Hey critics, and welcome back to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel where you get commentary reviews and tabloid news. I'm your host, Patricia Hartley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Okay, critics, you know what time it is. It's time to go inside of Jenna and Sheinelle's March the 2nd episode, where they actually speak with the Living Single alum and Reliving Single podcast host, Erika Alexander, who is in the brand new series, The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins, with Daniel Ratcliff, of course, and Tracy Morgan. And while her very memorable role is like Max in the hit sitcom Living Single is where many know her from, I personally was first introduced to Max when she was, or should I say Erika Alexander, when she was Cousin Pam on The Cosby Show. Do y'all remember? Her role took, I feel like it took the show to like a different level of relatability, you know, having what seemed to be like, you know, the wealthy cousin that lived up north or in New York, and her going to stay with them for a period of time. I believe, according to what I saw online, she was on that show for a couple of years. But yeah, I want to say I even liked their theme that season as well. Like the dun, 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 dun. And it was like they was in like was it like the alley? It was almost giving 90s brick wall. I can't remember what. Yeah, let me get it together, y'all. And I'm a little under the weather, so forgive me. I have my tea, so I'll be sipping just a little bit, but real tea, y'all. Not no tea like this. Not no tea like this, okay? Yeah, but let's go ahead and take a listen to the interview that Erika did on the show with Jenna and Sheinelle. This is their, I believe, March the 2nd episode.
What to say, this show is hilarious.
Thank you.
Tell us about when you got the call. What made you jump right in?
Well, you know, you get the call from Robert Carlock,
Yes.
Sam Means, and Tina Fey.
Yeah.
All you can do is say yes.
Yes.
And that's real. And also Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe, Bobby Moynihan. I mean, that's a good time.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good time. I was glad to be invited.
People are loving it. So this isn't the first time you've worked with Tracy Morgan.
No.
So we hear you guys, I guess you were in a movie, 25 years ago? Or you've been working together for a while?
Yes. It was something called 30 Years to Life. And so, you know, she's
look
a
at this.
force of nature. Look at, there we are.
Oh my gosh.
I know. That was...
So they show this throwback of a picture of them, you know, in a movie from like back in the day when I was young, but it's a nice little throwback picture and all of the things. But I tried to find that movie, y'all, on one of the free Hoopla platforms and no luck. But if something changes, I'll keep you posted. But let's keep going.
You know, we're so young, so beautiful, so, you know, ignorant. We had a great time, and we're always still having a great time. He's a force of nature.
Yeah.
He's one of the kings of comedy. He's a master at what he does, and he's a brilliant, brilliant person to be ex-wife with. We're not married anymore.
Manager. You're also his manager.
Yeah, I'm his business manager. I'm a sports agent. I'm all of those things. And you know what? He's had a scandal, and it sort of set him back. But what's kept him afloat is Monica Reese Dinkins. That's me. I play this woman who makes sure that his money is correct, that he has the endorsements. But it's been getting harder. I mean, you know, so she's, you know, this sort of documentary that they're doing, Daniel Radcliffe is the director, is their way of maybe trying to restart the engine.
He was here the other day and he showed us his necklace that he bought the whole cast and crew, or a lot of y'all. Do y'all have that?
Oh, look at it.
That
Okay, so I gotta come back to this because, you know, for the month of February, if you don't know, I ended up doing a review of the shows Jenna and Sheinelle during that month. And so during that time, Tracy Morgan came on the show and he talked about how he, as a reward to everybody on the show, ended up giving everybody like these chains with the Reggie Dinkins football number on it, you know, and he did not bring Jenna and Sheinelle one. And I know that people are like, girl, they did not say bring them one. And I was like, technically they were looking around like, bring me a chain. So I know the fact that they didn't brought this up. This is like the third time they brought up this chain. Okay. I know the fact that they brought it up lets me know. Please, Tracy, are you listening? They want a chain, okay? Do your chain hang low? Do it one more so that flow? Okay.
That's quite some bling. You need to melt that down.
But I will. I think I already have. Times are getting tough. eBay. Yes, you know what? He's a person, he does that each show, he says.
Crew?
Yeah, he goes, I'm going to get everybody a pendant. You're going to all get one. And I really appreciate if you wear it. Because it's going to be gold and And so I said, Tracy, please, you don't have to do that. Just say thank you. Just be grateful.
God, your impersonation.
Oh my God, it's
You've
like
got a
dead
great
on.
one.
Oh my gosh.
You know, he's a really sweet man. He's all about family, and that's what he really wants us to be as a family. And so he's very generous.
I love
So
that.
I say thank you.
Daniel Radcliffe is also on this show. And I hear your mother is a fan of him.
Big fan.
Big fan.
So this part was really funny. Of course, y'all know Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter and all the things. And so I guess Erika Alexander's mother is very smitten with the young man, and she had an opportunity to meet him. So she's going to talk about that here in a minute. But Tracy, do not forget them chains next time. And if you want to send them either via Daniel Radcliffe or even Erika, it sounds like they still accept them. They would still accept them. I'm just saying.
There's Mama Susu.
So did she come and you were able to make that happen?
My sister Maisha came, and this is one of her big deals in life because she read those books to my nephew.
Oh, Harry Potter
He would
books.
lay out on the floor. She would put her Harry Potter glasses on, and she would read.
I love that.
And she's an educator. And my mother was an orphan. Both my parents were orphans. And so they made themselves by reading books and, learning was their ticket out. And so he represents to her like the ultimate kind of icon.
I love
to
that.
children reading and finding their way through books to a whole other world.
So the fact that they talked about books, of course, I'm going to talk a little bit about books a little bit later on, but I love that. And I love the fact that not only is her sister an educator, but also the fact that, they have a nice tie with the Harry Potter books and all of the things. And as a reminder, we have our public library announcement, which we'll talk about later on in the show.
By the way, it's Read Across America Day, so let's honor it to your
That was
mom
perfect.
and other
Thank you.
educators that have gotten
Yeah, you're an
people to
educator,
read.
right?
I
You got a
was,
little bit back there. Yeah,
yes.
that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It matters, the work they do.
It matters very
More
much
than
so.
anything.
We have a millisecond of time left, but I really want to get this in. Your podcast.
Yes.
Everybody, like being, living single was one of those things.
It's
We've
iconic.
talked about it. It's
Thank
iconic.
you.
But I love that it's getting.
Iconic. We are living single. Ooh, and in a 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my... Okay, I'll stop.
To do again, and we love to reminisce about it.
Yeah, well, we are doing the podcast, me and Kim Combs,
Yeah, so
Reliving
fun.
Single, and we get a chance to talk about the actual series, but also hindsight is insight, and insight, you need hindsight.
Yeah.
So it's all working, and it's good. We do it for the culture, for the family, for our friends, and we also get to, I guess, in a way, have therapy.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things you can't see in the moment.
Yeah.
And so I'm really grateful to Yvette Lee Bowser, obviously, my co-stars, T.C. Carson and Latifah, and all of
Yes.
them. There's what made
Well,
it.
we hope there's a
And if you go to the YouTube channel, which I have linked here in the show notes, you can see all of the different episodes that they've done via YouTube. Now, they may have a few extras maybe on the actual podcast itself because, you want to look through the Apple Podcast and see. But specifically as it relates to the free YouTube channel, one of the top episodes that they have outside of I think it was like the pilot, like the little 1 minute or so, like just kind of introducing the show. That was the top viewed. I think it was like 1 million and something. And then the next episode, like the full episode that they did was the one with Queen Latifah. So yeah, all of their, I guess, main cast members of the show came back to do interviews. And it's a real treat. So if you want to like walk down memory lane and just kind of see also where they are in life right now, what's going on. Also, if you want to see like a recent photo or a recent video of what they look like, if you haven't had a chance to sort of scout them out on their YouTube channels, yeah, you get a chance to see it there. Not too much longer left, and I will keep going.
Let me just put
We're
it
just
there.
saying.
I'm just going to
We'll
leave
put that out in the universe.
There could be.
Maybe a movie.
Maybe a movie.
We're
Why
here
not?
for it.
Why
Yeah,
not?
we'll come back and talk
There's
about that
an audience
movie.
that would want that.
Jenna,
No question about it.
Sheinelle.
Now, I'm not mad about a movie. I wouldn't be mad about a movie, but I'm wondering just because of the trends lately, if they would actually just kind of break a movie up into a series. That's kind of how they've been doing it lately.
Audience right here.
What have you wrought? Don't do a movie, Erica. What are you, crazy? Get that money. You crazy? She's not from New York. She doesn't know.
Full circle. The rise
Say
and
thank you.
the rise and fall of Reggie Dinkins. On that note, look at that. Airs Mondays on NBC and streams the next day.
It is
on
so
Peacock.
much fun. And the
All right, so there you go. You can also catch that. You heard that. It looks like it's on NBC, and then the next day it streams actually on Peacock. So congratulations. Yes. It's always good to get a chance to, I feel like, just sort of talk back to some of those folks that personally I saw growing up, but then to see like where they are right now. And I'm glad to see that Erika Alexander is working closely with Tracy Morgan. Yes, it sounds like they've worked together before in the past, but this is really an opportunity to see where this goes. And I would like to see where the fall and rise of Reggie Dinkins goes as well. Yeah. As a reminder, here at the Critic Chronicles, our goal is to provide quality but juicy content from websites, digital magazines, and tabloids, most of which are sourced from our public libraries. Research from the National Library of Medicine show that there are an estimated 17,000 public libraries nationwide, totaling 4 million visits each day. Public libraries are civic organizations that are committed to providing invaluable resources beyond books that are free and open to the public. Get your library card to access thousands of resources today. For access to the full YouTube episode of Today with Jenna and Sheinelle, check out the show notes in the description box. And also be sure to subscribe to our backup channel, Hey Critics, linked in the show notes. Thanks again for tuning in to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel, where you get commentary, reviews, and tabloid news. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.